Today marks 1211 days since I learned and continue to learn with all of you. My hope is these insights will inspire you, support your dreams, help you achieve your goals, and really empower you to become the person that you want to become. Today, speak about confidence, but in a sense of how to grow 1%. I think it's a beautiful thing when we look into incremental improvements because sometimes when we look into confidence or any other skill set, we see that, okay, this is where I am, this is where I love to get it. You see that a massive gap. And so this is it's very overwhelming to see that massive gap. I think sometimes we need to say, okay, what I need to do, what do I need to do to really improve 1% today, tomorrow, and every single day. And that's after a month, 2, 3 months, you will not even blink how fast you're able to really move to that final destination. But at the same time, I think that we believe we need to understand again what is that 1%ers? What are those small things that we're able to really improve to really build up that confidence? So today we'll share 10 things that we're able to do, those 1%ers, those small things that we're able to really do, just to make sure that we're able to improve our confidence, because confidence is very, very important. Because the more confidence and more courage you have, you're able to go and build any other skill at the moment. So courage and confidence, I believe, is one of the foundational things that you need to develop to make sure that we're able to move towards that big vision that we have set for ourselves. Number one, so is improving your posture. That's the 1%er. Look, how do you stand? Do you stand like shoulders in, or do you stand shoulders out? Being able to really stand straight, or do you slouch forward? Because those are the 1%ers that you're able to do. Because sometimes when you go outside and look into, I think that I highly recommend you to look at people and look into how they stand, how they position their legs, how they position their hands, how do you position your shoulders? How do you position their head? Where they moving? Where how do they put their hands? So all those things, all language is very, very important. So improving your posture and going to a gym and then really doing some kind of exercise that really allows you to open up your back, open up your shoulders, straight, make sure that your shoulders are a little bit backwards, and making sure that you're able to exercise and make those shoulders a little bit bigger, of course, movement being able to really improve your posture and understand, okay, what kind of exercise, maybe you slouch forward, so what kind of exercise you could do to open up yourself. This is very important. There's one thing that improves your confidence because when you see yourself standing straight, standing with confidence, confidence improves that 1%. Number two is speak slightly louder. That portrays confidence. I think that a lot of times you speak quiet because you don't want to really shake the waters. But when you really develop the ability to really speak louder, because I love speak louder a little bit in this. Just make sure that you're able to really be heard. You need to understand where you're speaking to, but the ability to really develop your voice, because our voice image is very, very important. And sometimes I think that it's very important to really train your voice to be louder, being more, more deep. And again, this is one thing that we're able to develop our confidence by developing our voice and be able to speak louder because shyness loves quietness. Now, of course, we don't need to shout. Sometimes the quiets are the most confident, but being able, that's the most important. Being able to be loud when it's necessary. Because weakness is not being able to be loud. Strength is being able to be as loud as you want because this is your confidence level. So being able to develop your voice to be confident. So this 1% again. This is what will allow you to become 1% better. Number three is dress a bit better. Because I think that sometimes we are expecting that looking better from the perspective of clothes is expensive. No, I think that there are so many people who are very highly successful and they shop very, very cheap, cost effective, even though they look very, very expensive. So that means that we need to be able to really be very smart with our logic. So it means where do we buy? Where do you buy things that are very, very, very cheap, are not expensive, but be able to get looks of confidence. So that means being able to look into how we able to improve our clothing because I always used to go and find the deals to really make sure that I'm able to look good. Even like going to like expensive shops and then look for the last item in that section. I used to get like 70, 80% of the high end products because I was willing to get and go and find some deals that were very high end products with like 70%, 80% discount. And I used to get very high end product for the same price as just regular things. And being able to really find those deals was that something that I used to do in the past quite a lot. And I think it's very, very important to understand that when you're creative, you're able to find deals that will allow you to be above and beyond. So let's dress better because that allows you to have this plus 1%. Do small things that scares you. This is again one very, very, very important. What scares you? What's like a little bit stretch, a little bit, because I think that a lot of times we look into those massive stretches. And we're not able to do that constantly because we are afraid. So what is that small thing? Because when I started my journey, I used to be very, 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 very shy. Like extremely shy. So for me, saying hello to a stranger was like something that above and beyond. So I just need to start smiling to people. That's was my so I need to start looking to straight to people's eyes, to a stranger, and being able to really stare for 3, 4 minutes, not getting intimidated by that. That was my stretching point. And after a while, I'll be able to say hello. You're able to really start engaging niche conversations, and that means that you stepping yourself a little better. So we're 1% more, and every single person is able to do small things that scares them. Just small things. That is where success is. That 1%. What is that? A little bit scare you, and tomorrow is that comes up. Okay, let's make it a little bit more scary thing. That's where it makes that confidence better. And again, number five is celebrate those style elements. We need to celebrate. So that means if you did something that is a little bit stretchy, you celebrate, you acknowledge, you reward yourself. Because when you reward, when you get that boost of energy. And that's what we want, that boost of energy. So that means every single time you celebrate small, that means that you appreciate that growth and that appreciation, that gratefulness will allow you to have energy to really go and stretch yourself again. That's very important because I think that if you wait to celebrate when you achieve that massive success, you'll never have the energy to really do those daily small activities and to really achieve that big vision. Number six is a reframe negative thoughts. This is very important. I guess one thing that I was watching one session about it, and they were speaking about who are successful people who have more positive thoughts or people who are able to deal with negative thoughts. And most people said that people succeed not because they have a lot of positive thoughts, but those people who succeed was people who were able to really deal with negative thoughts. That means that every single person has positive and negative thoughts. But what matters is how well you deal with negative thoughts. How are you able to reframe? And how are you able to move to something positive? How are you able to really have a better perspective on your thoughts? Because every single person have those negative thoughts. But people who win are able to really change perspective on those negative thoughts. So that is a lot of people think, oh, that this person has amazing mindset. They have only positive thoughts. No, every single person has negative thoughts. The only thing is that people who succeed are able to work very hard to really learn how to reframe those negative thoughts and have a different perspective. And every single day, every single person is having those battles. And I think that those reframes, being able to really remove those negative thoughts and like accept those negatives, reframe those thoughts. Because if you deny those negative thoughts, maybe that's not the best. But being able to reframe those the same thoughts, so accept, reframe, have a different perspective, and use that for your own benefit. Use those negative thoughts as a to your own benefit. I think that's where the true success lies. Number seven is move your body. Again, so when you have energy, you have more confidence. When you are lacking energy, you will not have confidence. So being able to move your body, have better physique, because when you look into the mirror and you see beautiful body, it's very hard to have little confidence. Because not this kind of person who really take care of himself, you increase self-worth and self-worth increase the confidence. So sometimes when the confidence is very, very low, being able to look into the mirror. Like, did you take care of your body? Because a lot of times we don't have confidence because we look flabby. We don't look as a successful person. So being able to start small and really take care of your body is the first thing And that's 1%. Being able to take care of your body every single day and say that I will take care of you. I will eat health. I will take care of my body and I will do exercise necessary because knowing how to exercise, because it might be that you want to lose weight and you're running and running and running because like it shows that scientists that strength exercise allows you to lose weight more than cardio. And for some reason, we do so much cardio to lose weight, even though that's not the main thing. Cardio is very important, and I'm butchering that because cardio is for longevity, for energy as well. But like maybe you want to lose weight, maybe you're supposed to do the things that actually helps you lose weight. Eat a lot of protein and do some strength training to make sure that we're able to remove the fat and turn to something called muscle and look. Right. Now, again, move your body to real gas will improve their confidence 1%. Number eight is set many challenges. And this is beautiful, like doing something that challenges you. So challenges for a week, for a month, maybe uh, exercise challenge, maybe no sugar month. That's what I'm doing right now. No sugar month. I love sugar, and I think that I need to do my no sugar month because I get very addicted very fast to sugar. But I want to really make sure that my health now is at the highest at the prime. So I said that I want sugar from my life because I did a lot of research on sugars, on carbs, and I really want to reduce as to the minimum. And this is my challenge. This is my mini challenge to really no sugar from to make sure how my energy will improve and I'm able to remove all the sugars, focus on healthy proteins, really take care of my health as well. Number nine is control your breathing. I think a lot of times when we do not take care of our breathing, we allow anxiety. Anxiety, nervous system loves fast breathing. But when you really love to really be confident, courageous, what do you need to slow down because calmness loves slow pace breathing. And being able to control your breathing, that's just very, very important. That's there's a Wim Hof, one of the best trainers, and there's probably more breathing techniques, but I think it's very, very important to be able to control your breathing because your breathing, your shallow breathing, could calm you down. And when you are calm, it's much, much easier to be confident because when you're rushing and thinking about all those things and you're being able to slow down, that gives so much more confidence. That 1% that allows you to be see more confident and feel more confident. We're able to keep really get back control of your breathing. And again, this is one of the techniques that we're able to develop habit. The last thing that I want to mention is probably one of the most important, keep promises to yourself. Keep promise to yourself. Say, do, ratio. That's a very powerful. Not keep promises to others. That is very important. That's a brand and trust and everything between. But keep promises to yourself because you need to build trust with yourself. Because if you do not trust yourself, you will not have confidence. So that means that we need to really start saying small things. Okay, what I will be able to do. Maybe wake up a certain time. Do not press snooze. That's again being able to build trust with yourself. And what are those things that you're telling yourself? Because when you lose trust with yourself, our confidence goes down. Every single time when you say they will do something and you're not doing, confidence goes down. So that means we need to really start promising to yourself things. But when we promise, actually keep promising to yourself. That's probably one of the biggest things that really people lose their confidence because it's just not keeping promise to themselves. And maybe you keep promising to yourself but not doing it. So stop that promise to yourself for a while and start smaller things. Again, what are you able to promise yourself that you're able to keep? What are those things? Maybe fixing your bed every single day. That's just a promise to yourself and being able to keep it. And maybe you don't need to be perfect again. This is not a perfection game. This is an excellence game. So that means if you're able to do as small thing as fixing your bed like 90% of the time. I think that's again perfect deal when you have a 90% your success say to ratio. So I hope you should reflect as well. What are you able to do to really develop your confidence? Because confidence is so important. So I hope you reflect on that. And I hope you will choose me and see you tomorrow.